Kylian Mbappe has been at a war with Neymar and Messi. Their coach, Christophe Galtier, is considering dropping one of them from the starting position. Who will it be? And what can Mbappe do about it? Find out in the video. Kylian Adesanmi Lottin Mbappe is considered probably one of the best scorers in the world. Born to a father from Cameroon and a mother of Algerian descent, he was born 6 months after France won the World Cup in 1998. His father was a football coach and his mother was a professional handball player. Since he was a child, he was obsessed with football. His father once said, "My son Kylian has an extraordinary passion for football. He plays football all day and he can watch 4 to 5 football games in a row." He spent his childhood living in the suburbs of Paris with his family. He has an older brother, Jair's Cambo Ekoko, who was adopted 10 years before Kylian was born. He is also a professional soccer player. His other brother, Ethan Mbappe, is 7 years younger than him. Early on, he learned the values of family, friends, and school. But one thing was more important, and that was football. From the age of 6 to 11, he attended the Conservatory Music School. There, Kylian learned to play the flute and read music. He always said, if he weren't a football player, he would be a singer. At the age of 6, Kylian started training under his father, and in the AS Bondi club, soon he started winning trophies. Still, he didn't live like most of the young children. He wasn't allowed to go out with friends. He didn't attend other birthday parties. Instead, his parents took him to meet football stars. One of those stars was Thierry Henry. When he was photographed with Henry, Kylian was only 5 years old. He was also photographed with Zinedine Zidane, a Real Madrid legend. His passion for football was now focused. When he was 11, Mbappe moved to a French national football school. In Clairefontaine, he got the best possible treatment. Only the best football prospects were allowed to enter the academy. Kylian joined an elite company of former prospects like Thierry Henry, Nicolas Anelka, Blaise Matuidi, and others. His football skills were so impressive that a number of big European clubs wanted him to come to their trials. Among those clubs were Real Madrid, Liverpool, Chelsea, Manchester City, and Bayern Munich. When he got to England, his parents rented an apartment. In his room, Kylian posted wallpapers of his idol, Cristiano Ronaldo. He played a game for the Chelsea youth team against Charlton, but they never called him back. Then Zinedine Zidane came and invited him and his parents to Madrid. There, Mbappe met his idol, Cristiano Ronaldo. After failed negotiations, his parents finally reached an agreement with Monaco. He signed his first professional contract in 2016. Still, he didn't play much. His dad even threatened the club with a trade. After that, Mbappe started in most of the games. In the season of 2016 to 2017, he scored 26 goals and helped Monaco win the Ligue 1 title. They all knew that things were never gonna be the same. Kylian Mbappe became one of the most sought-after young players in the world. PSG offered him a record-breaking $145 million deal with an extra $35 million in add-ons. Mbappe was only 18 years old at the time. Being the most expensive football teenager in the world, Kylian delivered and secured his team the Ligue 1 title. He was the top scorer, and he also earned the title of Ligue 1 Player of the Year. In 2018, Mbappe got the national call to join the France football team in the 2018 World Cup in Russia. France dominated the tournament, and Mbappe, partnered with Antoine Griezmann, became the second teenager after Pelé to have scored in the World Cup final. France won the World Cup. In the next 2 seasons, Mbappe was the top scorer in the league. He was on his way to beating Messi and Cristiano Ronaldo. He even became the youngest player to score at least 15 goals in the UEFA Champions League after a perfect hat-trick against Club Brugge. His 100th goal for PSG came in a game against Montpellier on December 5th, 2020. He became just the 5th player to achieve that feat. On the 16th of February 2021, he scored a hat-trick against Barcelona. By doing so, he became only the 3rd player to manage that feat against Barcelona and the 3rd overall scorer in the history of PSG. It seems to play against Barcelona suited him, since he became the first player to ever score 4 goals against FC Barcelona in a single Champions League season. In the season of 2021 to 2022, there were rumors that Mbappe wanted to leave the club and transfer to Real Madrid, but Mbappe continued performing and scoring. After scoring 2 goals against Club Brugge in the Champions League, he became the youngest player to reach 30 goals in the competition. On the 21st of May 2022, he signed a contract extension with PSG. Now, Mbappe is earning $4.5 million a month, making him the highest paid footballer in the world. After signing the contract, he managed to score a hat-trick against Metz, and he finished a 4th season in a row as the league's top scorer. He also had 17 assists, making him the first player to ever finish as the league's top scorer and top assist provider. On August 21, 2022, he scored a hat-trick against Lille, including a goal 8.3 seconds after the start of the match, which was the second fastest goal in the history of Ligue 1. Kylian Mbappe is really a scoring machine, and he's only 23 years old. However, lately, he's been feeling a lot of resentment towards his teammates, Neymar Jr. and Lionel Messi. On two separate occasions, Mbappe and Neymar showed that they do not like each other. In a game against Montpellier, after Mbappe missed the first penalty, Neymar got the second penalty. When Mbappe wanted to shoot the penalty, Neymar wouldn't give him the ball. He proceeded and scored the penalty. Mbappe was mad. He even told his teammate Gay that Neymar wouldn't pass him the ball. On the other occasion, it was Mbappe who wouldn't pass the ball to Neymar. In the game against Juventus, Mbappe scored twice already, and instead of passing the ball to Neymar, who was in a much better position, he decided to chase for a hat-trick and attempted a shot at the goal. However, after their new coach Christophe Galtier intervened, things started to look better for PSG. Now Mbappe, Neymar, and Messi have to spend time together with the team and are forbidden to use their mobile phone during breakfast and lunch, meaning they are not above the club and its interests. He even benched Neymar one game to show that he's serious. Well, that seemed to work. The trio have never performed better. They combined for a total of 32 goals and assists. Mbappe is, according to Thierry Henry, by far the best attacker in the world. He scored 7 goals in his first 6 appearances in Ligue 1, and in a Champions League game against Juventus, he scored twice. Can he become the top scorer for the 5th consecutive time? He is goal-obsessed and won't stop at anything to achieve what he sets out to do. We all know he wanted Neymar Jr. to leave the team, and he even advised that it would be a great move. Nowadays, he wants to trade Messi for Harry Kane, a Tottenham Hotspur star. He prefers someone who is more active on the defense, and since Messi has just a few months on his contract, we will have to wait and see will the board at PSG listen to Mbappe. As far as scoring is concerned, I think Kylian Mbappe will continue to break records, as long as he's not fighting his teammates, as he showed in a game against Monaco. When he let Neymar take the first penalty, he's maturing and trusting in his teammates, and expects the same of them. All that is left for Mbappe is the UEFA Champions League trophy. Having accomplished so much at such a young age, we have no doubt that he will earn the Champions League title one day.